Let me guess. You've thought this before. I'm too old to learn English. Maybe you even said it out loud. Well, we're here to tell you something that might just blow your mind.
Science says you're wrong. No matter your age, 25, 45, 65, you can still become fluent in English. And not only that, you might be better at it now than when you were younger.
So if you've been holding yourself back because of your age, this episode is your sign to stop. Let's dive into the truth about age and language learning and how to make it work for you, starting today.
So, where does this idea come from? That adults can't learn languages? It mostly comes from comparing adults to children. People say, kids are like sponges. And it's true, in some ways.
But adults have massive advantages too. We have better focus, we know how to study, and we understand grammar and patterns faster. Kids take years to reach fluency. Adults? You can make massive progress in months.
Plus, research from MIT and Harvard shows that adults are absolutely capable of becoming fluent speakers if they use the right strategies.
A study published in Cognition showed that adults can reach native-like grammar ability if they start practicing intensively, even in their 30s, 40s, or later. The difference is adults learn consciously while kids do it unconsciously.
Exactly. Adults benefit from active learning, things like shadowing, reading, and listening to real-life English. And when adults want to learn, they learn faster because of motivation and consistency.
One study even showed that the belief that you're too old can slow your progress more than your actual age. In other words, it's your mindset, not your birth year, that matters most.
Let me tell you about Linda. She started learning English at 62. She began by watching cooking shows in English while making breakfast. 6 months later, she was speaking with tourists at her local market.
And I've worked with students in their 50s who said they were bad at languages their whole life. But with just 15 to 20 minutes of focused practice a day using shadowing and podcasts, they started holding full conversations in English.
It's all about smart learning, not hard learning. No matter your age, your brain is still capable of changing. That's neuroplasticity. And it never stops unless you stop using it.
Let's talk about your superpowers as an adult learner. First, you have better focus. A kid might get bored in 5 minutes. But you can stay with a topic longer if you care about it.
Second, you understand context. You've lived life. So when you learn vocabulary, you connect it to real experiences. Shopping, work, travel, relationships.
Third, you can choose how you learn. You can pick the podcasts, shows, and books you love. You're in control now. No more boring textbooks from school.
And finally, you're more motivated. Kids learn because they have to. Adults learn because they want to. And that makes a huge difference.
So how do you start? Here's your action plan. 1. Pick one habit, like listening to a 5-minute podcast daily. 2. Use shadowing. Repeat after native speakers to build automatic speech. 3. Celebrate progress, not perfection. You're not too late. You're just getting started.
And stop comparing yourself to 20-year-olds. Your journey is different. And that's okay. Focus on being better than yesterday, not better than someone else.
If you start now, in 1 month, you'll feel more confident. In 6 months, you'll be holding conversations, and in a year, who knows, you might surprise yourself.
So remember, You're not too old. You're just getting smarter.
Thanks for listening to Unlock English. If today's episode gave you hope, share it with someone who needs a boost.
Age doesn't limit your future. Your beliefs do. Change those beliefs and watch your English skills grow like never before.
See you next time.